In a historic and highly controversial turn, the Trump administration authorized the creation of one of the most expensive government databases ever seen in the United States. At the center of this bold initiative is Palantir Technologies, a powerful and secretive data analytics firm with deep ties to the intelligence community and a growing influence over federal data systems. This ambitious move marks the beginning of a new era in how the U.S. government collects, stores, and analyzes information about its citizens. For the first time, multiple streams of deeply personal data from various government agencies are being brought together and stored under one digital roof. The scale and depth of this centralization are unprecedented. Palantir's system draws from numerous federal databases and sources, including the Internal Revenue Service (IRS), Department of Education, Social Security Administration, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Department of Homeland Security, and more. It connects your tax filings, student debt history, Social Security records, bank account activity, immigration status, and even medical insurance claims all in one place. Proponents argue that this integration is essential for creating a smarter, more responsive federal government. The administration stated that this kind of centralization would allow for faster identification of fraud, more accurate delivery of government benefits, better enforcement of immigration laws, and a stronger national security framework. They point to outdated and siloed federal ID systems as barriers to effective governance and see data centralization as the key to modernization. But critics see something much more sinister taking shape. Privacy advocates, civil liberties organizations, and cybersecurity experts have voiced grave concerns. The notion of consolidating such vast amounts of personal information into a single system raises red flags about surveillance, abuse of power, and the erosion of constitutional rights. Many fear that it gives the government the power to build detailed digital profiles on every citizen, tracking everything from financial habits to health conditions, travel patterns, educational background, and employment history. Even more troubling is the lack of clear oversight, transparency, or accountability. What safeguards exist to ensure this data isn't used for political targeting, discrimination, or commercial exploitation? What happens if this data falls into the wrong hands, either through a breach or misuse from within? Palantir's track record has also fueled suspicion. The company has previously faced backlash for its role in aiding immigration and customs enforcement (ICE) with tools that helped locate and deport undocumented immigrants. It has operated largely in the shadows, securing contracts with government agencies while revealing little to the public about how its technology functions. The company's involvement in this central data initiative has led many to question whether corporate influence is overtaking public interest. This move also presents complex legal and ethical questions. Does this mass data collection violate the Fourth Amendment, which guards against unreasonable searches and seizures? Are citizens being tracked without their consent or knowledge? Could the data be used in predictive policing or biased algorithms that reinforce systemic inequality? These are not just theoretical concerns. In an age where technology increasingly dictates the terms of governance, the lines between safety, efficiency, and surveillance are becoming dangerously blurred. The use of artificial intelligence, facial recognition, and predictive analytics, when combined with centralized personal data, could fundamentally reshape the power dynamics between government and the people. And for many Americans, the implications feel personal and immediate. Will applying for a student loan now come with hidden consequences if a federal algorithm flags you as risky? Will healthcare benefits be denied due to predictive profiling? Could immigration status be cross-checked with hospital records in ways that discourage vulnerable communities from seeking care? As this database quietly expands behind closed doors, the public conversation has only just begun. Some see this as a necessary evolution of digital governance, while others view it as a profound threat to democratic values. At the heart of the debate lies a critical question: how much control should the government have over our private lives in the name of efficiency or security? What do you think about the government collecting and centralizing this level of personal data? Are we stepping into a smarter, safer future, or sliding into a surveillance state. Your voice matters now more than ever. Join the conversation by dropping a comment below. Tell us where you stand. If this story opened your eyes or raised important questions, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth investigations and critical news stories that the mainstream often overlooks. We dive into the truth. No matter how uncomfortable it is, stay informed, stay empowered. Looking for more? Check out our privacy deep dives or government tech analysis for related content.